our identity is who we are, what we believe, what's important to us. For example, it could be I'm a good runner. Maybe that's something you're into is running, or even like I'm an Olympic level runner, that running is a big part of my identity, a big part of my life. But what happens when you break your leg? Suddenly that identity changes. Suddenly who you are is different. I'm not someone who can run. And so your identity can fracture. So a strong identity is based on more than just what we're good at or how the world sees us. It's what we believe in, what we care about, who loves us, who do we love. For example, if all my identity was poured into my performance tonight and how you guys perceived me, if I'm doing a good job organizing my information, things like that, then, if I messed up or put my foot in my mouth or did something wrong, then my whole career may be shattered. But since my identity is based in, me being a counselor, caring about my clients, really wanting to make that impact, wanting to share mental health information, even if I share one thing right, I'm still honoring who I am. And if I make a mistake, it doesn't shatter my identity. It maybe mean I need to take some classes or some courses on how to do public speaking, So it's all about development. So if there's room in our identity for I'm a person who's growing, then then each time we make a mistake, we can lean into that and grow versus shut down and shatter a little bit as a person. So with our students, what this can look like is I'm good at school or I am smart. And so if they start to hit a topic or a curriculum that's really hard for them, or it's time to do a big project and they don't feel like they're doing a great job, then this can start to shatter their identity and start to create a sense of fear or a sense of hustle of like, I have to prove I'm good enough. I have to prove I'm can do this. I have to hide that this is hard. And so it starts to create kind of like a dichotomy of like, I act like this, but what's really going on is over here. And then that can make it that much harder for them to bring it to us as parents so we can help them, support them, encourage them, because they don't want it to be discovered that they're struggling like they are. So it's part of them to keep it hidden. And so, well, how we can help as parents in this identity-based insight is to start to expand what we praise. So it's not just always the grade, or it can also be praising their effort. I saw how hard you worked on that. That was really great. It really came out in a good way. Or it can be us admitting and different parts of our own identity. So like me identifying as I'm a mother, and so my child is a son to me, so it's expanding on that and helping them explore their identity in different facets. How we get something done, for example, how we study is logical, linear, and strategic. Why are we studying starts to get to more of an emotional reaction. It's an emotional question that digs in a little more. And so helping them explore why does academics, why is that important to you? What are your long-term goals? If we have a picture of what am I working towards, a vision of where I'm going, for example, my goal is to be a doctor or my goal is to help people, having some kind of sense of, I know I want to get into a good college, having that kind of sense, then that there's a purpose and a meaning behind what we're doing so that when it gets hard, we can lean back on that why.